Today we're looking at the other room, and we start with a song. Verily, verily, you are good. Verily, verily, you are good. Verily, verily, you are good. Jesus, you are good. The other room, I'm trying to use an Hausa accent to say it, because this was actually a comment made by the president when the wife, Aisha Buhari, kept criticizing the government. And so the president was then asked on TV, what he thought about, the wife's position. And he replied that a role was to be in the kitchen and in the other room. Of course, we know that there are lots of differences in marriage. Sometimes yourself and your spouse can have a difference of opinion, and that can actually result in a lot of things. Like, for instance, there could be sexual sanctions because your wife wants you to adopt a position, sometimes silent treatment, and other kinds of emotional weapons can then be deployed. So this podcast is just trying to encourage you, particularly as husbands, to look on the bright side instead of escaping into alcohol, gender-based violence, or even adultery. Don't do that, because even those guys that provide you comfort when your wife is imposing sanctions on you, when they become men, from when they're promoted from being side chicks, it's the same behavior they're going to put up. Maybe this is actually the opportunity that you have to embark on the drive fast if your wife is becoming very tough. First Corinthians chapter 7 verse 5: do not deprive each other of sexual relations unless you both agree to refrain from sexual intimacy for a limited time, so you can give yourselves more completely to prayer. Then you come together again. So you can use this as a spiritual exercise while this is happening. Then, of course, you see Song of Solomon 4 verse 9. Thou hast ravished my heart, my sister, my spouse. I love my sister, my spouse. Drop as honeycomb, honey and milk are under thy tongue. The smell of thy garments is like the smell of Lebanon. A garden enclosed is my sister, my spouse. A spring shut up, a fountain sealed. So basically, guys, the other room is open for business. So you can resume business as usual.